Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Grup kami iaitu grup AAA akan membentangkan projek kami yang bertajuk Confinement. Dan saya adalah Nur Atira binti Muhammad Nazim, iaitu game artis.
Dan saya Nur Akila binti Syuib sebagai game designer.
Saya Nina Salmi binti Barudan sebagai game programmer.
Dan untuk objektif projek kami ada 3, iaitu yang pertama to understand the awareness towards current outbreak situation which is COVID-19. Yang kedua to keep a healthy lifestyle and avoid being infected. Dan yang ketiga iaitu to encourage people to stay at home and only go out when necessary. So for the next slide is concept and theme. For concept, kami ada 2 iaitu lifestyle dan awareness. Untuk lifestyle, to show a good lifestyle during this pandemic that need to be followed to break the change of COVID-19. And untuk awareness, to show the way people need to aware about their surrounding and behavior through this pandemic situation which is COVID-19. So untuk theme iaitu simulation game based on coronavirus iaitu COVID-19. Dan untuk storyboard saya akan serahkan kepada Nik Nur Alia Sam.
So the storyboard. For the storyboard, the player will be introduced into the game for day 1, which will be the tutorial phase, and the player must follow the task written on the upper right corner. And the bottom icons on the screen will be the hunger level of the player. Hunger level ni akan diterangkan dalam slide kemudian. And bila task itu dah done, dia akan ditikkan. Kemudian player akan diintroduce kepada macam short story lah. Lepas tu dia akan di TV, dia akan diceritakan pasal COVID outbreak, and the player will be akan dapat knowledge lah pasal apa yang terjadi dalam kehidupan. So player will be prompted to go out to buy some supplies for the quarantine, to stock out some supplies. So ni setiap action player akan diberi prompt untuk tekan E supaya boleh interact dengan objek tersebut. Then bila nak keluar, the game will ask the player where to go. So sini where the multiplayer take place, and the player will have to enter the name of the place to join the lobby. And after joining the lobby, new tasks will be given at the lobby, which is the supermarket. And instead of hunger level, there will be health level instead. And then at the lobby, if there are other players, since it is multiplayer, if there are other players, they will be visible by the player. And if they are too close to the other players, a warning sign will be given, which is about 100. The minimum distance will be 100 meter, and the health will lower depending on how long the player is being too close to the other players. Then, if they are given the warning, a new task will be added to the list of tasks, which is must avoid people at all costs, so that the player will be always aware of the surrounding. Once all missions for the day is done, player can sleep to proceed to the next day. So the game ni based on the days. So first, this is day 1. Day 1 is for tutorial phase. So day 2 is when the game will actually play. So the player can choose to go out or just stay home. So every day the hunger level will be reduced. So as example, after approaching the next day, which is day 2, compared to the first day which is the hunger level is full, and now proceeding to the next day, which is day 2, we can see that the hunger level is reduced to only 3 bars instead of 5. So in order to avoid starvation, the player has to eat the groceries that has been bought from the previous day, where the mission at the supermarket was prompting a player to get food, get water, and get toilet paper, such as get food. So the food and water will be the groceries for the next day. So the hunger level can so the player can avoid starvation. So when the hunger level goes to zero, it is game over, and also for the health level is zero, it is also game over. So to win in this game is to survive until the day 35. After 35 days, the pandemic will be over and the player will be applauded for surviving. So the player will be given the choice to play again or go to leaderboards. So since this we are using internet for the leaderboards, we can see the survivors, which is the name of the players that have survived according to to the days they have survived. So next is gamification. Gamification we have three, which is the hunger, health, and task. The hunger is to give a challenge for the player even when staying home instead of going out. Health is to make avoiding people fun and challenging. So the hunger level is for when the player is staying at home, and the health is for when the player is going out to the supermarket to buy some groceries. So at both places we have tasks, which is to give the player purpose and a sense of accomplishment.
So for the player role, in this game, the player has to complete the mission that has been given for the day. And second, the player has to keep the body healthy and avoid starvation. And next, the player has to survive during outbreak pandemic situation, and they have to keep themselves safe and avoid being in crowd, which is in the supermarket. The structure of this game is the leaderboard and badges, which is in leaderboard. It is based on the number of days that the player survive. And to acquire the badges, the rule is based on the number of players survive and based on the mission accomplished and the health performance of the player. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.